that's the issue. It's more variance. So it's more variance in a game with infinite amount of variance.
Exactly.
We're getting started here with the Ogre Pond and the Tornado Sleeve versus
Ogre
another
Pond
Ogre Pond v
Moltres.
Ogre Pond. Except Will has the better Ogre Pond here
Well, type
in the
advantage
matchup.
wise.
Because I think Water Ogre Pond what am I trying to say? I think Ivy Cudgel one-shots both of the Mons on Riley's side. So he's putting a lot of pressure, especially with the Dark Glasses, which
So we're
boost dark damage.
Spiky
Riley does
shield for Riley's Ogre Pond. Follow me. Okay, so the Water Ogre Pond is getting hit by whatever 20, but 20 is probably just Tailwind.
just wants to get that Tailwind up no matter what.
And
We're
getting a
free nasty plot. This is very good for Will. Gonna be putting gonna be able to put a lot of pressure on this turn. Except they do have
without
the Tailwind
being
up.
able to use Spiky Shield this turn for the Flame Ogre Pond, he can't just Ivy Cudgel his way out. I would say it's not impossible to see the Terra.
I don't know the Tornado Terra. It is Terra. She's gonna try and nuke this Galarian Moltres. Try and make it so that this nasty plot is void and null. It definitely will kill with that attack boost. Which I don't see why it wouldn't target the Moltres. Bleak Wind, just trying to get damage on the Ogre Pond, and to make sure it kills this.
This is where I
it avoided that attack.
This is where I might
so
have
it's gonna have to be a
me.
raw Ivy Cudgel. Does pick up the KO, which Ogre Pond is just insane.
I think using your Follow Me Ogre Pond to eat that Ivy Cudgel would have been for your better.
I think it does. I think you have to risk it.
Moltres died.
Moltres died.
Then it just didn't matter.
I think Rawwhorse is in a very bad spot here. Riley has Tailwind up. Except they're both just kind of bulky.
Which we are going to see the Terra here, so both the Ogre Pond and Terra.
Water boosting special defense and fire boosting attack. The Water Ogre Pond is definitely looking at trying to get damage on the Fire Ogre Pond. But we'll see what the Fire...
Both the Ogre Ponds avoiding Bleak Windstorm. And the Woodhammer will kill the Team Blue. I believe this Ivy Cudgel will kill. This Ivy Cudgel is going to kill.
Fire Ogre Pond. And taking that trade, I think that's a good trade for Riley. Both Dark types are off of Will's side, and both of the bulky Mons. Riley gets a choice. Will does not.
Iron Crown
comes out.
Okay.
I think there might be an Indeedee in the back from Riley.
I'm thinking there's probably an Indeedee.
I think it might come in for this Tornadus.
But
I don't. Is Tailwind still up?
Special attack booster.
Like with that choice specs, but I think Tailwind's still up. So I think this Iron Crown gets whatever it wants. Well, I think Iron Crown one-shots it anyway. If it's expanding force, if the Indeedee comes in, Tornado stays in. Maybe trying to get a second Tailwind up after this one failed. And it is an expanding force into the Raikou. Let's see if this kills that lower. It only does half. without the
And then
the
Shadow
psychic
Ball.
turret.
How much is
Shadow
this?
Ball probably kills.
Just
Wow.
barely doesn't.
Without that
But then
stab
this Ogre
boost.
Pun following up with the Ivy coverage just to
Yep.
finish it off. So
I
I think we're probably seeing the NDD here.
I think she would have brought it out if she did have the heavy
just
DD.
to get the expanding force.
I think it's going to come down to Bleak Wind misses. If it is indeed, I'm surprised she didn't bring it out earlier. If Raikou, not Raikou, if Tornadus gets the Bleak Wind hits, then maybe he can kill this Raikou and Ogerpon. Indeedee. Yeah, Indeedee does have Follow Me and Rocky Helmet, so
And
does get a good amount of chip. Helping hand Bleak Wind.
yeah, so I think we're just gonna see this come
if
down to
this
Bleak Wind
hits.
misses.
It probably does not kill. It's probably very bulky Tornadus.
Yeah. Raiku's gonna avoid it again, though.
Ogerpon has that special defense boost. Wait, is it?
No,
Okay.
it's special. But Bleak Wind Cudgel on the NDD, that will just kill the NDD
And
with a
does
crit.
kill the- Yes, that's what I was getting at. I think if Ogerpon lives this, I think it's Will takes the first game. Yeah,
it's
if
just
maybe
Bleak Wind
Bleak Wind
misses.
crits. No,
Yeah.
it needed something there. Will taking game 1. We not expecting that from the seed placement. Will taking some surprising wins today. She is distraught by losing to Will. How can she? I should bring up team sheet. How is she going to adjust? I think she needs to rely on after getting those 2 dark kills, start just expanding force. She needed to bring in NDD. But the main problem I think is Moltres or Raikou, which are special attackers. Raikou did a lot of work during that game. Surprisingly scary. I think she needs to get Indeedee and Ironcrown on at the same time, especially if Moltres is gone. Moltres is the biggest problem for the psychic spam mode. If she gets Moltres out, I think it's a free game. And then that brings Will. He needs to protect his dark types if he knows Psy Spam's coming out. I know Riley loves her Psy Spam, but it's both of the genies, one Incarnate, one Therian.
And Fluttermane Moltres.
And
okay.
both of the special attackers.
Well, Will's Fluttermane does have Icy Wind, so that will probably do quite a bit.
Very supportive set with the special attacking.
I mean, this Icy Wind is going to hit this Landorus pretty hard.
It is. Is it? It's Terra?
Terra Fairy.
Terra Water. The Landus.
Oh, the Landorus.
Landus is
yeah.
Terra Water, so Water might be good here to resist that Icy Wind. Because I think she knows Icy Wind's coming. Yeah, but you're a physical attacker into special attacker. I think you want to, yeah, good,
Yeah.
very good damage onto the Moltres.
Does get Moltres' special
I think
attack up,
this is
though.
a good plan from Riley.
Does
Try to
get the flinch.
try to get good damage on the Moltres. Maybe sweep later with her
Fire
Iron
Rod
Crown.
also doing really good damage here.
Black Glass's Fiery Wraith is nothing to be joked about. Oh, true, it was in Berserk range. All Mons at like the 70 or the 30% health range. Landers is faster, so Riley has the better pressure in this situation. Ogerpon comes out trying to
Swap
resist
out
this Rock Slide. Bleak Wind might be doing good damage to this Ogerpon. Let's see if it kills. If it hits and then if it kills. Let's see if it takes it. It does take it.
Good amount.
Without a helping hand.
Kill.
Just like Rock Slide. And does it kill the Ogerpon? It does. Yeah, Riley hitting with those very inaccurate moves. Getting very lucky. It was a good protect from the Moltres, but I don't know what the Moltres is doing on this next turn.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna outspeed regardless.
No, it's very if I remember, it's very middling speed. Lander's probably is trained very speedy.
Well, and they're in Tailwind right now anyway.
Oh, they are in Tailwind. That
two turns of Tailwind.
True. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. We've been hitting, just barely misses the kill on the Moltres. Let's see if it goes a crit. Let's see if he can fire back. It goes double crit. And didn't really matter for the Raikou. Let's see if this Raikou could potentially flinch. It might have been Scald on the Thunderbolt. Goes into the ground type.
Expecting a switch out.
I'm surprised Landorus already puts out a lot of pressure. Very good position for Navi. Not taking a little bit of damage, but keeping the two genies on the field.
I think if the Landor still outspeeds and Rock Slide will kill both. Fluttermane's gonna dodge though. Yeah,
it will go for an attack. Icy Wind takes out both, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
Can one Fluttermane deal with both of her options?
They're gonna be if it's in DDD Iron Crown again, then it's going to be pretty rough.
I doubt it could be any two Pokemon. I don't think it could be
15 health Fluttermane. I don't think it's doing a whole lot, you know.
Without Dazzling Gleam, without Speed Booster, I don't think it's beating any two Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Urshifu with the Sash and Ogerpon
with Terra still, I believe.
With the Resist Moon Blast. It's not looking good for this Fluttermane. And with one attack, Detect. Very interesting move from Riley. It's Sash.
Oh, it's Sash, but Ogerpon's gonna kill it anyways.
It's Sash. It is no defense.
It's gonna do 15 no matter what. It had 15 health left. We all know Urshifu does more than 50 damage.
Okay, Urshifu doesn't have Aqua Jet, but never mind. Well, let's go to game 3.
Just roll it, dude. Just roll it.
Just roll it. Let's see how Will could deal with the double genie leads.
Yeah, let's see the adaptation to the rock slide.
I don't know how much he could do with them outspeeding and doing most of the damage. He needs a kill on turn 1. You just can't let them stay on the field and spam spread moves. Fluttermane did get flinched turn 1. But you have to run that risk if on Rock Slide.
I mean, his Infernape is focus as Rocket Slide, so his Infernape could do some decent work.
I will need something faster, and I don't know. I think Infernape is the only one that's faster than the
potentially faster.
Landers, potentially faster than the Landers.
I mean, I don't know if I don't think Rock Slide would kill, but
speed.
I think it's like 110.
Infernape. It's 108. Landers. That you have a good point. Ogerpon,
Okay,
Tornadus.
Ogerpon. Okay.
This is the same leads from game 1, I believe. As Saltfest Tinglu's gonna try and I don't know, get some damage on this Ogerpon maybe? Maybe get a Fissure kill, who knows?
Dude, Fissure could kill at any time, you know,
Maybe
you never
going
know.
for the Stone Edge, we will never know until until the turn plays out. He could go for the one shot on the Ogerpon like it did last time, but that's only if she. I think it's only if she Terras it. I don't know if it takes a Terra Ivy Cudgel. If she doesn't Terrestrialize.
I think if he doubled up on the Ogerpon, I mean, I think the Ogerpon's probably gonna Spiky Shield. That's what she started with last game. If she expects him to double up on the Ogerpon.
I think that's a safe play anyway. Tailwind, Spiky Shield, get Tailwind up. If Tornadus dies, she sends in a Fremon, and you still have Ogerpon on the field. And you scout for a Terra like this turn. Goes for a Bleak Wind instead of the Tailwind. Oh wait, yeah. Misses the Ogerpon.
But
goes for the Wood Hammer, predicts the Terra.
Does kill.
What a call from Riley. Riley predicting the Terra, one-shotting this Ogerpon. Now Will, without a Terra and without an answer to this Ogerpon.
But we won't be seeing Tailwind here.
No Tailwind on Navi's side. And the Terra.
And we know that the Terra Wood Hammer onto Tinglu will kill.
Now Raikou cannot Terra out of the ground weakness. Let's see, what else? Tinglu can't Terra out of Urshifu. Navi sent out the Landorus as I expected.
Okay, and we're seeing Flutter Mane here again.
Landorus is looking insanely good here, just being able to output massive damage. Yes, but Landorus isn't dying to much.
Yeah, unless
Icy Wind will do a lot of damage, but I don't think it's killing.
Unless we were to double up Stone Edge Icy Wind, I don't think we're really killing the Landorus.
I think it'll kill, but I think it's still moving before Tinglu. We could see a switch from Navi. There's an option if she thinks that Icy Wind's coming out.
We will see a Terra here, though.
Terra from Navi,
onto
Terra Fire. Probably trying to catch this Flutter Mane off guard. You don't want to Terra and then Spiky Shield. Icy Wind does come out, does 70% to the Landorus. I still think Ogerpon is moving before this Tinglu.
I mean, maybe we're just trying to get some speed control for whatever
Wood
the
Hammer
Mon is.
Trying to take this Tinglu out.
We do know that kills.
Ooh, Ogerpon almost dying to recoil. Does get the timing off on the Flutter Mane.
Does
One-shots it. And Navi's looking very good here.
Ramon has no defense stat. That is for sure.
And Rawwhorse's sole
Final
survivor,
Pokemon is
Moltres. Galarian Moltres.
At least we're safe from the Earthquakes, but we are not safe from the Rock Slides.
This Rock Slide, with the Icy Wind, it might be slower than the Moltres.
If his Moltres outspeeds both of them,
Fiery Dance
it would be really good.
Very impactful here.
Switching out Ogerpon. I
think trying to if she gets Ogerpon back in full health, it just one-shots the Moltres. Fire Wrath, Lando goes down here. Urshifu taking 30%, but Urshifu outspeeds kills with probably does 70-ish with close combat. I think it's close. It's just gonna be close combat.
I mean, the Ogerpon is probably outspeeding now that
it's
its
close
speed
combat.
stat is fixed.
Ivy Cudgel. I don't know how Will can answer just with the protect. but a double up just outspeeds and kills.
Yeah.
And it's just one shots.
Yep.
So
Ivy
R2
Cudgel
is
moment.
not necessary. She just needed that speed increase. Right, Navi taking it 2-1.